Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Start with some love, some light, some joy, celebration, OMG, and always grounded in the truth. It is chilly. I hope everyone is staying safe, staying warm. By the way, my name is Gabrielle, and this is I Espy with my Shamanic eye. What? Oh, all right, so we got a few. Okay. I don't really want to read the book on these. I want to just discern a message from these cards. Immediately, what stands out to me is this opposite energy. Similar environments, like the dolphin and the octopus both inhabit the waters, right? The deer and the panther really do occupy similar spaces, although they are different elements. The panther is fiery, the deer is earth. All of these creatures have defenses. They all have protective mechanisms. Some are overtly predatory, others seasonal, others baseline curiosity, but mainly for food. And then you have a creature that appears to be unassuming and playful, but has been proven to be downright predatory, especially in large quantities. All of these creatures have adaptability. The dolphin is a mammal that is an air breather but lives in an aquatic environment. The octopus can spend time on dry land. Deers are found in every climate that mankind occupies. And the panther has very vast territories, taking them through diverse terrains. So, very interesting. Never judge a book by its cover, but always be aware of the creatures that inhabit your current environments. I'm sure we've all seen the viral uh, video of the woman being attacked by a deer because her fawn was nearby, or men who were out hunting during the rut and they run across a randy deer who's, you're in my way. And if you happen to be in a very aggressive environment, you need to be aware of the true predators in that space. Most of these creatures here, well, no, octopus are normally solitary. And if memory serves me correct, panthers only come together during mating. Dolphins and deer are herd pod creatures. This very much makes me feel like this is a progression. Almost like an initiatory meander through spiritual school, where you start your feral, your wild, your unhinged. Brand new. The deer gives the energy of calmness, understanding the seasons, the cycles. But this here feels like a period of isolation. Here, behind the deer, there is an island, the phase which you are an island unto yourself, where you are grouped, if you will, with like-minded individuals. Then there's the energy of the octopus. That feels like when you're really tapping in to like the collective consciousness and all your feelings or feelers are out and you're feeling all the feels. See how the crown is illuminated? It's very exploratory. Feelings. These are different phases of different initiations. It's the start of different phases. It makes me feel like phase 4, where it becomes more joyful, where it becomes fun, where you meet the other people in your pod. It's like a graduating class, but the energy is lighter. It's freer. You're much more comfortable with all the fills, all the clairs, tapping into different frequencies, understanding that there are other creatures that have this sort of sonic echolocation. This is being very comfortable with the emotions. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's over. Oh, I love them angels. Thank you. Thank you. All right, what messages would you like us to focus on? I don't know how many stages of initiation that there is. That's not for me to know. But it's given me like the foundation stones have been laid. Yes, I am. It's so funny. They just showed me all the elements of air, which is the only element that is not on this table. So your words, your thoughts, your beliefs, your clarity, your deep intrinsic knowing, maybe that is the next phase. I'm not even kidding. They keep showing me air elements. Time I cut the deck, it's like I saw the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Devil with the King of Swords, like all the air elements. There's the Four of Swords. There is some sort of beast, burden, heaviness, depression, addiction, something low vibrational is being like frozen out, being healed, being released. There's recovery from it. It's a good job. Okay, thank you. Didn't I tell you? It felt like the cornerstone had been laid, and I was picturing this Four of Wands in my mind's eye, or they were showing it to me rather. But here they're telling you it's not. You're not over the finish line quite yet. Not yet. Right. Form, completeness, foundations, progress, power, stability. Maybe the mind is the last place you must conquer. This is for those of you who strongly feel like you are on the journey of a light worker. You've mastered emotion. Interesting. Why have you shown this card in this position? Interesting. Don't be afraid of success. I do feel like there are still some factions that challenge you. But like I said, there's this energy of a low vibrational frequency, activities, devices, mindsets, whatever, that is being laid to rest. Those people who oppose you and your authority as a light worker is really the thread they're giving me. For some, I also feel like at times there's an uneasiness that resides within you pertaining to your progress, your stability, your own sense of completion, where you've started, where you are, where you would like to go. And because you doubt the structure and stability of your foundation, I do feel like you've had to earn each and every ounce. You had to hunt, you had to stalk, you had to be in a very primal energy. But there's a shift. Maybe you felt it already. Maybe you feel it coming on. Don't run from what it is that you want. There's the energy of taking action. Don't be afraid. Demystify it. Just try. Exactly. We rebuke those energies, spirits, back to where they come from. There's no place for them to go but back home. Doors are closed. Thank you. Okay. These people could very well be a part of a timeline of an initiatory phase that are still in essence hanging on. The order of these two cards, even this one, I often read the Four of Wands as more of a graduation. A lot of people see it as a wedding, but there's multiple people. It gives finish line energy, which, whatever, interpretations, everything, right? But the people who didn't make it through these initiatory phases, people who got wrapped up in, we'll say, the primal energy with the Nine of Wands, the material aspects of the Deer card, the earthly energies, they were comfortable with their community, their surroundings, their trappings. So they didn't progress. And you did. These are very much energies of people you have left behind on your own divine mission to master your craft. You chose to put your head down and drive on. But there are energies, hangers on, who feel entitled, is the best way of putting it. They want the benefit without the work. It's not how this happens. So we lovingly cut those cords for the collective of these hanger-ons. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for blocking, binding, rebuking, and returning, confusing those energies, removing those energies. Thank you. These are people who often sit and reflect. They may actually look you up on occasion. These are people who often think about what it is they gave up, and you come to mind in different practices. What you did, right, took great courage and great strength because it was personal. This healing, this recovery, this seeking of balance, of renewal, of wanting something more than the trappings of the earth. And I mean that. King of Wands, Queen of Cups. There's the world. Look. Knight of Cups, Sun. You embraced your assignment. Is that you wanted more. It was built into your soul. This is, it gives the energy of longing for something beyond. It's very etheric. But this is a born knowing. Like, you can't fault the person for wanting to be in alignment, to wanting to feel peace. And if peace to someone is surrendering to the Most High, how is that a problem? There are some twisted folk in this world, y'all. Wow, really? Thank you. I got chills. Oh, wow, thank you. Ah, there's this inner, it's demonic backing. Check. So today I have literally found earring backs that have been floating around that I must have dropped haphazardly. But I'm like, oh, so someone's lost their backing. Check. But I'm recovering mine. Then I found another one. And so whatever, I take it also as protection, right? Because those backs are used to keep something in place. So something supposedly precious isn't dislodged, right? Balance and order is being restored. Look at this. Justice. Lovers. Emperor. Fool. Interestingly enough, even though air didn't appear in these, three of these, well, actually all four of these rely on the element of air in some capacity. I feel like you've, wow, yes. Even the initiatory phases of working with the very, wow, they just blew my mind. Blew my mind. All right, so you know how there's air of fire, air of water, air of earth, air of air. Wow, I got chills. It's elementary. You've been balancing and doing this. Oh, this is really, oh, I got chills. Oh, so like not even knowing, just it's a carefree energy, carefree. Oh, simply by healing. I just saw the Three of Swords, literally, because the Four of Swords is already out here. You did this simply by healing, simply by changing your thoughts. Look, in real time, whatever remnants of these people, if you even want to call them that, maybe three. You will be able to alchemize that energy in real time. Mm, it'll be beneficial to you. There's like some spiritual reverse engineering. Like I said, it's the backing, right? They've lost their spirit. I'm going to call it demonic backing because that's what this feels like over here, especially with the strength already present, especially with the multiple times the devil has flashed. Right. You are protected. They did some weird spell work, guys. Dark practitioner, wheel of fortune, magician. They did something. Spirit saw it, right? These are the last people. They collaborated. They were trying to hold on to the energy essence of a light worker, which is you, right? Now they're kind of regretting it, right? Because they were trying to benefit some things. It didn't work out that way. They thought they was going to be able to sneak in real quick, put these swords in, and dodge, run back. Thinking you wouldn't see what was up, but you were waiting for them. You saw them coming. Okay. Oh, like I said, they look how the Three of Cups is this. They're up, like they're offering. You're now. It's like it's being pulled from them. That's interesting. So whatever the siphoning was that was supposed to be, it's it's not benefiting them. It's benefiting you. And so if you feel more energetic, all the signs and syncs of your personal experiences, spiritually speaking, where you would know that your energy is returned to you. Not that you gave it away, it's that unauthorized access. See? Ace of Wands. Sense of renewal. Oh, yeah. Beauty. More beautiful. More handsome. Debonair. Yes. Ooh. I got chills. I'm staying with the chills. That's wild. Abundance comes with that. They're saying that there was a lot of work done on your Venus, which makes sense if you're criminally spiritually minded. Wow. Congratulations. Oh, so they got another scare with one of these creatures. Look at this. Look at this. Something coming out of India. That's all I'm gonna say. Confirmation. Check it out for yourself. I ain't trying to get dinged. Okay. Yeah. They trying to slow the world down. I saw four swords and the world. So it's a global, yeah, I mean, all right. So be mindful, pay attention, no fear mongering. Just some other crap. Look, that's not how they want us. As a collective, but that's not. Look, when I say they, look what show up. Look what show up. Look at the Hierophant pop out. Look what show up. Look, and they in cahoots. That's terrible. They were absolutely in cahoots trying to put this shit out there. Look, there's the world. I'm sick of this shit. Yeah, it's collaborative like a mug. Like a mug. Y'all play too much. Y'all funny. Hold on. They're playing Mary J. Blige, All I Need to Get By. You make it make sense. I don't know. But that is the song they gave me. Sweet like morning dew. Oh. I hope they're not trying to spray us with that crap. Look, Knight of Swords. Look. I feel like That's crazy. Because that's the Knight of Pentacles, right? And that on this deck, this card is Aries, Taurus, cusp. So this makes me, I'm not even playing. When everybody ready to come back outside, you know, get to work with the spring and everything. There's something they're trying to slow down. You know, to me, it's always mankind's spiritual evolution because we fight a spiritual war. And people truly are like waking up. And it's like they want them to focus on the stuff they create over here instead of this loving, nurturing, home-centric. I feel like folks that pay attention, okay? There's something else they want to get going, something that they planted seeds of in the past. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, and then there's the Hangman. Something that got stopped, slowed down, delayed. Excuse me. I still feel like it's some files, y'all. Look, they keep trying to keep people, Seven of Wands, stop, block, from searching, from seeing something hidden in the dark. Hermit energy. Right. And they can't seem to get people to redirect their attention and buy what it is they're selling. And so they're bold enough. Look at this crack. Strength, Three of Swords, Tower. They know how to get people to calm. That's terrible. Look at the suppression. Like, you can close your mouth. Look at this. So there's some action. I mean that. It's some bold shit. And they know just exactly who to use with the King of Wands energy. But there's this level of regret, remorse, sadness, crying over spilled milk. So don't feed into the negative thoughts. The Eight of Swords right there. You got to be in that energy of the Fool. Live by faith, not by sight. There's no fear. There's no room for fear. Yeah, they want a pattern to repeat. You know, that 2-year blip. You know, when they felt like everybody was like, yes, we need your help. It's really giving, yeah, Ray, you can. It's really given Nazi Germany. I'm not even playing. It's given that. It's very much giving communism vibes. That's why I said they working with somebody. Two of Cups, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, to get some chaos going, to get some drama started. Because they want people to be like, thank you, Daddy. Oh, I don't like that. So please be mindful. Please be mindful that, look, they're more than capable of redirection. Because right now there's the energy of failing. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I appreciate you. I truly do. Thank you. Whole world, whole community. Yes, indeed. Because that's wild. It's beyond the instigation of civil unrest. Four of Swords, Five of Wands. It is. And that's small potatoes, by the way. Whatever they're trying to instigate with that crap. I mean, that's part of it. You know, when the power dynamic was one was greater than, although that's an illusion, that was never true. Talking about the propaganda machine. They really want to stop this. Again, it's a very spiritual thing. It keeps showing me the Fool. It's the changing of the age, and not what they tell you what the changing of the age is. No, it's a spiritual shift. It's a dimensional shift. Look, and I tell you, this is what they want. They want, when the power dynamic on Earth was different, when one class was greater than the next. They're really not into this whole, we really are the same, and what you can earn is what you can earn and all that. No, they want some sort of clear division. They want people looking high, standing high, looking low. And we trying to be like, yeah, but no, we're done with that. The endless cycle of the serpent eating itself, like, we're done with that. This is what they want. They got real nostalgic feelings about it. This idea, look, you see this energy also. He's higher than her. Like, oh, they miss that shit. This whole, they don't want equality. Two of Cups. Like, this shit make them cry. Like, this is like their worst nightmare. It makes them cry. But the more you focus on something, the more you make it come about. See? Ray, did you hear me? They would rather the world stop. I'm not even joking. Than have this happen. So keep manifesting for the highest and greatest good, guys. I mean, truly. Interesting. I feel like the people who've lost their backing is like the higher ups. Like, the people don't believe in them no more. Ace of Swords. Like, they just don't. They've lost it. Yeah, they see. Look, they see the problem. Ace of Swords, Devil. Like, they see that shit clear as day. The people, the collective, and they not, look, and they calling it out. Judgment, justice, wrong is wrong. Three of Swords. They don't want this, and they fighting for their beliefs. Five of Wands. Lord have mercy. Look, Hierophant, and there's the Queen of Wands. And look, on the one hand, you think they trying to help you, Queen of Pentacles, but behind the scene, they like trying to get some shit going. Don't get it twisted. They got their little dark practitioners in the background doing their thing. But again, I see spiritual warriors on deck. Yeah. This sort of strength, this shit worries them. This sort of community collaboration, that's why I kept telling y'all, it's strength and unity. Okay. Yeah. They got something up their sleeves. I'm telling y'all now. I picked up on a false flag event the other week or the other month or however long ago. I don't know. But I definitely told y'all. Anyway. All right, let's look at this. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Is he a boss? Is he like in a leadership position that you work like? I know you said co-worker, but I just saw the Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles. Does he work for the boss? Like a male boss? Anyway. Ooh. I feel like you might even be surprised the amount of attention you got, because I just saw the Seven of Cups at the Tower of the Sun. So I'm like, I think a couple people got their eyes on you, but I'm a focus. Hold on. I think that's the one. I don't know why you should be surprised though. think it is. Yes card came up real quick. On a yes or no basis, the answer is yes. It's definitely that person. You should be able to feel the vibes. Yeah, I'm seeing Emperor, Eight of Pentacles, but it's definitely them as a crush. Because when I cut the deck, it's Knight of Wands energy. You know what I mean? It's a little lusty. I feel like this person might get around a little bit, but definitely this person, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. But I really feel like they practical. Crush or no crush, I don't know how much pursuing there would be. I don't know if this person has had some issues in the past, you know, allowing their lower self to get in the way, and they tried to show somebody attention and there was some sort of power dynamic. Um and so they might be really, really weary about approaching. But there's definitely admiration. Yeah. But quiet as it's kept, Hermit, Two of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some chatter. Knight of Swords. Yeah, he watch, he look, but he's being real cautious. It's not because of lack of interest, it's because of something that went down, I'm gonna say when he was a little younger, a little newer. And so much slower to approach people and take inspired action, communicate, and even on a dating sort of thing at the workplace. I'm seeing that. Like a lot of meditation, a lot of contemplation, not for lack of wanting, is what I'm getting here. This person would love the freedom to interact with you in such a way, but you know, feel like they're smart, big picture, future thinking, and I think that's what this person's considering their career path, their future. And again, it really does stem from whatever they did in the past when they was a little young, a little bit more arrogant type shit. Yeah. This person is really trying to step into the energy of being this leader, this taking on the responsibility that they want, thinking about their future projections. Uh, but yeah, they think about it. King of Cups, Two of Wands, Lovers. Absolutely, they think about it. They think about the possibilities. They, you know, they might try to subtly engage a friendship, very slow energy. Okay, but they learn. I feel like they learned a real serious lesson. Yeah, about partnering and doing things with people to whom they collaborate, correspond with teamwork, work shit. You know, but it's so funny if for whatever reason y'all not at the same profession no more, he gonna take a shot. Not even joking. Right. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. He values you. He respects you. I'll give you that. Like, it is lusty, but it's him. I feel like this man has matured and he be having conversations in his own mind. But there is that energy, like Eight of Cups. If you walk away, like, or he walks away and get a different opportunity, Five of Swords, horrifying. They look to the Fool, Three of Cups. Definitely would shoot they shot. Would ask you on a date, hands down. Right. But right now, this person comes up with creative opportunities and ways of getting time moments, even if it is task based. I'm getting it still is an opportunity to gauge you to da da da. But there's a lot of restraint here in how this person is moving. Yeah, definitely a little energetic war going on inside this person. But it's him. The MS is him. Definitely. Yeah, temperance, strength. And so there really is a lot of like Let me move correctly. But it really is both. There's a respect for you, Ray, but there's also his career, like the trajectory of his own future and something that happened. So there's like this triple or triangular energy that keeps him in line. But they funny. They just showed me the 6 of wands to the 7 of wands. And so it's like if this person, like if you showed interest, I don't know how much restraint there would be. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just giving you what I'm picking up on spiritually. But definitely with 8 of cups, 3 of pentacles. If somebody get a different opportunity, they gonna shoot their shot. They like y'all vibe, y'all chemistry. Y'all got really good chemistry as just interacting. Like I said, there I saw respect. You come up with some. I don't know if you say funny shit to this person or clever things to this person. Queen of Swords, Tower. I don't know if he tests you in some way, and maybe they're always surprised what you know or how you handle certain crises and things that seem chaotic. You like very sanguine, very peaceful, a positive impact is what I'm getting. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. But definitely some very flirty energy with the Knight of Wands. Mm-hmm. It's them. It sure is. Oh, interesting. Why would that fallen? Really? Mm, interesting. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. It is what it is. Mm. You're very welcome. Mm. Mm. It's just so refreshing. Mm. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I don't like when the temperature outside is lower than the date of the calendar. How about that? How about that? Like, my God. Ah. I reject this. I reject it. I reject it. I do. It's not supposed to be this cold. It's just not. Be playing with the weather. Prove me wrong. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What other message do you have? I already gave this message. I don't want to continue with that. Thank you. I'm going to keep shuffling. I might have to put these cards down. I mean, y'all get it, right? The whole point to what they're doing. They don't want people finding enlightenment. They don't want people surrendering their worries and problems and burdens and opting for a simpler, like really. You don't understand this is a power play that they serve a different God. No matter how many times they say God, it's not the same God. Like y'all get it. Like I don't need to stand on that soapbox, right? Y'all get that Shakespeare was 100% right when he said the world is a stage and everyone in it is but a player. Some people really understand their roles and parts, and other people are just trying to figure it out. And some people just trying to live. They don't care about the stage show. But just don't fall for it. Keep looking for ways to like bring about balance and harmony and equality and equal give and take. Like really, you know, the rule is if you don't participate, it can't happen. And that's not a blanket statement, but in this situation, it is. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. What you waiting on? Somebody keeps trying to wait on some critical information that they will be able to use against you. They patiently wait and trying to learn something. Who is this person? Because your energy is disgusting to me. Oh, a hater. Somebody that's in secret competition. Interesting. Somebody who want to switch places with you. Ace of Swords. That is the truth. All right. So this is when that time in life where I pull out the map. We haven't pulled on locations in a minute. Let's see what this individual. Let's see where they are. Where in the world is this hater that's got so much time on their hand that they're just, could be more than one, but let's see. Where's the first one? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I trust in you to guide this pendulum. True and true. Thank you. Show me the location of this person whose energy we're picking up on currently. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tighter, please. That's still a large swath of. So they're in the Caribbean, somewhere between like Puerto Rico and somebody's island hopping. Thank you. All right. Why are you minding my business? Or for some of y'all out there, how about this? Be mindful what you say to somebody or all the time, because there's definitely somebody around you so patiently waiting, trying to figure out anything. Let's see what they're going to use this information for, or whatever this is. The amount of time this person has on their hands is kind of astounding. Look, I hurt you. Oh, yeah. They represent. They got some fantasy and recording. Sex shop. So somebody wants to. What? Don't tell me this is an ex. I mean, the King of Swords could very well be an ex. Oh, God. How pathetic. So they want revenge corn. I'm not even kidding. Look. They think this would be your worst nightmare for some reason. Look. And I think they want it to be quite rough, by the way. Getting a room. I don't know if somebody made a promise about delivering this sort of tape for them. Money hungry, keeping a promise, but I guess you defended yourself when it was supposed to happen. You got away before it could get there. Look, Because look, there's bugaboo. This makes me feel like there might have been some sort of camera or something, but you had some sort of idea with brainstorming, and then look, there's the popcorn energy. So I feel like somebody put somebody up to this. No matter if y'all was air quote together. Look, somebody was trying to smut you out under the guise of a once in a lifetime love story. They were supposed to betray you. But somehow, look, you put somebody in a place. I feel like you saw the fakeness on this person. Like, the energy don't lie. Also would have given them an opportunity of having something to utilize to pull on your energy. Uh-oh. No one ain't messed up. All right, so that makes me feel like you're busted, buddy. Right. Aligning yourself with the universe, setting the record straight. It's like this person wanted to get you caught up in something so they could talk ish and be like, see, they're not who they say they are. Da, 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 da. But this is definitely somebody, look, somebody was trying to get you out of sorts. Out of sorts. Envy. That's disgusting. You were supposed to fall for it. And they were supposed to have this evidence, this blackmailable material on you forever and a day. Yep, look. So they'd be able to puppeteer you a night where you was out of your mind. And they was going to be able to watch it on screen and watching you getting toyed with. I'm telling you. Either somebody had a contract to do this to you and that didn't happen. See? See? This was really some way of them being able to pull on your energy. Ladies, you like, not my goodies. Not my... Somebody hit the spoiled energy. And somebody couldn't convince you to... Like, if that was some sort of fantasy, let's just say y'all was on FaceTime or something like that, or whatever they use, whatever. And somebody was trying to get you to partake and interact in something. You was like, nah, we're not doing that. Booyah. Because, man... They really thought they had game is what I'm getting, but they don't. I don't know if this person did substances. I don't. I see hater, toxic. So many ways. And you knew this person was trying to betray you, but you had chill vibes. They couldn't see that you already knew. That's the beauty of aligning yourself with the universe. The universe don't let you get caught up in BS. They told you ahead of time what was coming. And maybe you did some sort of like test, little trace test with the red lipstick stain, pregnancy test and neatness they take. And they fell for it. Oh yeah. Wow. Somebody was really trying to get you on some substances. Like, I don't understand that. Somebody, I don't know if they thought you liked the party, because I just saw a once in a lifetime love story with the substances card. Nah. And maybe they thought they was gonna somehow get you to like to pressure you into doing something. No, I'm not getting that at all. Good job, guys. And if this hasn't happened, it's coming. See, look. There is somebody trying to come through, y'all, who really just want to be in your position. They want to swap places with you. Like you're on the you're up and they're down. And they want to be up and not down. And so they target people. And they use intimacy to get into your energy. But look, like I said, chill vibes, fighting for what you love. You're no punk. Just because you quiet don't mean you silly. But there's a bunch here. There's a bunch here. So watch your words when talking to people. People are definitely fishing for ways to get in. So don't want to hear it exactly. Right. See? Black out the bullshit. It's interesting because I even see in like this energy this person trying to use some sort of mental tactics. Like they're trying to get to you by any means. Because you got them blocked. You got them blocked. You said what you said. You don't have a crush on this person no more. Game over. So I feel like this person may attempt to connect with other people that you don't even talk to no more. Look, they don't even realize how big of a mistake that's going to be with knowing they messed up in the block position. It's going blindsided. All right. So be mindful. They're trying to use tarot readings to find a way of manipulating you. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords. So be mindful. They're going to try to bond with you over tarot cards and tarot readings and fortune telling. Be mindful. It's a setup. Some of y'all, listen, act stupid. What? What are you talking about? What? Huh? Look, you've already beaten this devil once before. Look how they lined up. Strength devil. You've already beaten this beast once before. This person has not gained any enlightenment, but you have. Anyway, what other messages do you have for the collective Holy Spirit? Oh, we got some dark practitioners maybe trying to open some sort of door and or portal or traveling towards you or being sent towards you. Interesting. They don't think you're going to see it coming. I feel like it's a very bad decision. Listen, don't come here asking for clarity on that because I don't support this bullshit. Look how the cards just came out. Yes, no, maybe. No, it's a bad idea. You shouldn't do it. Is that really the way you want to gain the world? You know what the Bible say about that, right? Gain the world, lose your soul. There's a high price for this. I'm just telling you, like, this ain't something you should jump into, being all ambitious and shit. Again, so another person who doesn't want to work, doesn't want to put the time, the effort, the energy into it. They just want to be a master something. They want to be the best at something. I don't know if they've explained how there's no going back from this. Don't make an emotional decision. I'm telling you right now, whatever this is, somebody, it's a life for a life. I don't even want to read no more. Not on this. Because it's a light. Listen, there's the Six of Pentacles. There's the Chariot. There's The trick in it, the lie, trust me, something, the betrayal, the setup, 7 of Swords. For what? For 10 Pentacles? Uh-huh. There's a 2 of Pentacles. It's a life for a life. You're not even going to enjoy this shit. Look, Judgment, 5 of Cups, there's your regret. There's your sorrow. There's your grief. There's your suffering. This burden is heavy to bear. 10 Wands. It's heavy. It's really heavy. But that's the law. That is universal law. You can't negate that. You sure you want fame this way? You sure you don't want to work for it? You sure you don't want to take your chance and live by faith and not by sight? Because you about to fall for a trap. And listen, you setting somebody else. You setting somebody up. 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Look, King of Swords. Look, the truth is all over this, John. You sure? For a little bit of earthly abundance? It could be your mama. You don't even know. But it's a soul of equal value. That's what you're not comprehending. It's not who you say. Y'all ever hear about those celebrity sacrifices and stuff? And you're like, wow, they're gone so soon. You know the value in their dark ass demonic world of such a life, of such a precious soul? That's why they be like, no, let me get a bit of that. Let me tap into that. All trying to siphon the benefit. Fucking energy vampires. And so whoever I'm talking to, it's not who you say. It's who these dark energies feel is of equal value. Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups. They're not telling you everything. They're not telling you the real cost of what you're embarking on. They're not your fucking friend, dummy. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be your best mate. Person who gives you the most joy. The most unconditional love. That's the soul that has the most value. Just do the work. That's despicable. They're saying, hold on. Some of y'all not old enough for this song, but you can look it up. Every little step I take, it says, you will never know, or you will never be whatever, however the lyrics go. I don't feel like looking them up. But the song goes, I can't sleep at night, toss and turn. Right. It's a heavy burden to bear. It's your favorite person. You would call after the party, call when you had these negative thoughts, you need a little pick-me-up. I hope it ain't your mama. Sun card. It's the joy in your life. Wow. Ooh, I don't know if they worth it. You might want to say no. You might want to, reject that temptation. I don't know if you're strong enough to survive it. Personally, what I'm looking at, the grief gonna eat you. You'll never enjoy it because this person really is your sunshine. Ace of Swords. This is the price of fame. This is what you seek. This is the price of it. The manner in which whoever I'm talking to, that you're going about it. It's dangerous. It's a life for a life. This is the dark pact you're about to make for your future. And the funny part about it, you got a great career ahead of you, a great future ahead of you, working for the divine. And they about to corrupt you, take your joy, take your sunshine, take the light in your life, and you're going to be in such grief, sadness, and sorrow. You will never fulfill your destiny, your birthright, all because you tried to take a shortcut. You wanted a cheat code. And the only thing you're going to do is cheat yourself out of life and someone else. Don't do it. That's your future. 3 of Wands, Star. That is your future if you do what you're thinking about doing. It's a trap. You better think long and hard about who you love, who you need, who supports you. It's bigger than what you can imagine. You better follow your heart on this one and not your fucking greed. Let me get out this energy because it's going to make me really, really upset. And I don't want to be upset. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to get off of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the messages. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I appreciate you. We will do this again very soon. Please share these messages with people to whom you think they will resonate. Appreciate you. Bye.